finish, you motherfuckers.
Welcome to Hate Watch. We saw that Complete Unknown.
Yeah.
Yesterday, that guy Bob Dylan, man, he was good.
Pretty cool.
That guy could really write a damn tune. What a songwriter! That's what I learned.
Well, I'm more of a Timothy guy personally. I like his covers more. I think he's more talented. But
Chalamet, the covers are a little better.
Really? Yeah, dude, they're better.
They're way better
than Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
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 And I tell Bob Dylan that straight to his fucking face.
I go, sorry, Bob, you don't have the juice, okay?
Yeah.
Timothy.
But you know what? You know what Timothy isn't? He's not hiding his Judaism like you, Bob.
That's one of my favorite scenes in the movie.
The best scene in the movie was there's a moment where they're all having a party at like his apartment and his girlfriend's there, and then like some other person like sees.
It was her sister.
Her sister sees his last name, and she's like
Robert Zimmerman.
Zimmerman, and she's like, don't even look at that.
It's very funny. It's so devious. It's like, I know you're a secret Jew. The secret's out. You're a Jew.
That's crazy. But goddamn, what a great fucking song that guy could write.
I know, and I love the movie. I really did.
It really they did a good job because it could be so easily a massive embarrassment. And the trailer made me roll my eyes, and there's a few line deliveries in the movie that you're like, oh god, okay, that kind of stinks. But overall, I liked it a lot.
Yeah, it's impressive to do portray someone like that and it not be the most embarrassing thing of all time.
Yeah,
like it could have easily just been like parody embarrassment.
He's too big, and he played him in a good way where he is like the same distance that Bob Dylan has from everything. Yeah. Where you always like are kind of like, I don't know anything about him.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I mean, just like the movie really strides. I think when it's like because he's like such an enigma. He doesn't express himself whatsoever, and then he just writes this song that is like the heaviest thing of all time. It was just a really cool portrayal of him. It like felt like they nailed it.
What was the movie centered around?
His
61 to 65.
Yeah, so him starting and then changing to electric. To electric
Did it go into, like,
at the folk festival and everyone losing their minds.
Yeah,
which is my favorite thing because I just can't help but think about some guy in his 30s in 1965 who he's like an old man now, right?
Yeah,
if he's alive,
he's probably dead.
But there's people out there that lived for 30 to 40 years knowing that they threw a bottle at Bob Dylan's head when he was playing Like a Rolling Stone. And they hated it. They probably
I wouldn't be able to live with myself.
You're at dinner parties in like 1980 and somebody's playing Like a Rolling Stone. Everyone's like, this is one of the greatest songs of all time. And you're in the corner like, yeah, I saw him live. It was I loved it.
The coolest thing I've ever seen, man.
I definitely wasn't on the complete wrong side of history with that one.
It was your dad.
Yeah. He's like, play folk! I couldn't get over that. I'm like, even though it's a folk festival, I'm like, the song sounds objectively fucking incredible immediately, and you're like hating it.
I know.
That's so funny.
Because he plugged his guitar to an amp.
Yeah.
And they lost their fucking minds.
Well, hippies were the most gatekeepy pieces of shit.
They really are such little fucking...
Beatniks and hippies were the worst.
Yeah.
Fuck Pete Seeger.
Yeah.
Every time he started playing the movie, I'm like, he sucks.
Pete Seeger is like he's like the guy that Dylan came to like get introduced to Woody Guthrie and stuff, and then Pete Seeger like put him on.
The guy Ed Norton plays.
Yeah, and he's great in the movie, but it is funny because he's like Dylan's like I really look up to you, Mr. Seeger, and all this stuff, and then they cut to Pete Seeger like what he's known for, and he's like. This land is your land. Yeah. He's just like this corny, like blues clues ass guy.
That was like the Kingston trio. Like that was like that era of folk before like they became cool and started doing heroin and shit. Mm-hmm. But
yeah, Boyd Holbrook is also fucking great in it. He plays Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
And it's like he's only in.
I love him as an actor.
He's in the movie. He's great. He's in the movie for like maybe like a total of like 8 minutes.
Yeah.
But his character's so funny because he exists purely just to go up to Bob Dylan and be like, "You're the fucking coolest guy ever."
It's really Johnny Cash is just a hype man in the whole movie.
He's just obsessed with Bob Dylan.
You wouldn't even know Johnny Cash like was cool himself in the movie. Johnny Cash the whole time just going to Bob Dylan like, "You're the fucking best, dude. You're the fucking coolest, man. Get out there and rip it."
Johnny Cash is like Bob Dylan.
Literally every scene is just him going, "You blow my fucking mind, Bob. Holy shit, man."
That's so funny.
Yeah, but he was great. He looked so much like Johnny Cash too.
He did. He
They
had
did
much
great-
more of that fucked up
great
face look
makeup,
than
yeah.
Joaquin. Joaquin has the fucked up lip, but
Yeah.
Johnny Cash never had that.
It just sucks everyone was like a faggot back then.
You want to elaborate?
No.
No need to.
No
Got
need
it.
to. Yeah, they sucked ass, dude. They're so gay.
Well, it is funny because to overcome that movie did a great job of overcoming walk hard damage.
Yeah.
You know, that's hard to do because Walk Hard made it so like I can barely watch any biopic without laughing.
Yeah, no.
Didn't they make a Bob Dylan movie where like a chick played him?
It was like 7 people. It was like I'm Still Here. It was like Kate Blanchett played him. A bunch of people played him.
Oh, my queen.
I like that movie, I think.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it in a long time, but I remember like enjoying it.
It's good. It's good. It is funny that people love Bob Dylan so much, but then if you do listen to the songs like around his like, because some of them are like 6-7 minutes.
Yeah.
And the first 3, I don't know what they're called, verses. I'm a hip hop man myself, but
Bars.
the bars. Yeah. But when around
Bob Dylan's got bars.
minute 5, you kind of are wondering like, is he a great songwriter? Where it's kind of
Or are you just rambling?
Is it just nonsense? You're like, the orangutan dances while the refrigerator cries. Everyone's like, oh my God. Oh my God. Same as the Beatles. Some of the Beatles shit. You're like, what the fuck are you idiots talking about?
I decided
you
to
drug
listen.
addicts.
I was listening to Abbey Road from start to
You
finish.
fucking psychedelic.
fucking delinquents.
Delinquents.
There's like shitty Beatles songs.
There is.
Where I just like, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's weird.
I mean, Yellow Submarine is like one of the worst songs of all time.
Yeah, but I like it.
There's
though.
like Goofy Paul
I
shit.
hate that song.
It sucks. I'll never put it on.
Yeah.
No.
But yeah, God bless all those wackos back then. The fags.
Salute.
John called them. They're all fags.
Hippies suck, dude. Hippies fucking blow.
Yeah, Joan Baez and her fucking.
Dude, I literally was listening to Joan Baez one time, and my mom gets in the car and she goes, "Ooh," and I go, "What?" She goes, "Stinky hippie."
You can like smell her through the fucking radio.
She's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She sings pretty too.
Pretty too.
She got
Not really, Bob.
She got a fucking mustache.
I would love to have that, like, reshoot this scene. The whole audience goes, "Wait,
Yeah.
the same joke? No, dude, she's fucking idiot."
I'm at the gas lamp and I go, what?
Is it you in the background?
In the back.
You got a disheveled shirt on.
I go, she's a 4 at best, Bob.
Pretty. Sings pretty too.
Sings pretty too.
Little too pretty.
Yeah.
No! just give a guy furious.
Throw a saxophone.
No!
I also realized there's like not really anyone else in the movie like that, like in terms of like Johnny Cash and Joan Baez. And that's about it.
Yeah.
That they show.
I think
or a
that's
part
good,
of his,
though.
Yeah.
Like when they start being like, and here's Sam Cooke. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
fuck off.
It gets a bit much. Yeah, it is. It was funny. Like he goes and visits Woody Guthrie, like fucking Uncle June, in like the mental hospital, the whole movie, and he's
Yeah,
like
he's-
playing Woody Guthrie a song. Woody Guthrie's just like.
I mean, it's essentially like Hector Salamanca.
He's just ringing a bell, like,
Yeah, just shitting himself.
Bob Dylan's playing a beautiful song, and Woody Guthrie's just pounding a table like.
Also, it's very funny. It's so funny because they just assume that he likes it.
Yes. What if this? How do you guys know
like, get
what
this
he's
guy out of
saying?
here.
Bob Dylan's like, and then he just goes,
and Pete Seeger
Seeger's like, I think he really liked your song. Oh, he shit himself. That means he really liked your song, Bob.
I kept thinking the same thing in the movie. I'm like, what if Woody Guthrie hates him?
But hates it so much. It's like ruining his mind.
What if like at the end of the movie when Woody Guthrie finally like conjures up like a couple words, and Bob Dylan's like he puts his hands on his shoulder and he says like, you know, I did it for you, and Woody Guthrie goes, you're a copycat egg.
He gets one word out. He goes,
Yeah. Jew. Woody Guthrie goes, you jacked my style. You're a wiry Jew copycat. But yeah, Bob Dylan, pretty good. That guy,
yeah, pretty good stuff.
pretty good stuff. John, are you aware of what is going on with these Indians? And all this
Okay, so
nonsense?
from what I gather, they have like
This Vivek fucking
Vivek's
guy
a
wrote
dirty
this thing.
Pajit. piece of shit. And,
he wrote this thing that literally, like, I think this is fracturing MAGA.
okay.
MAGA's already, they're already in a big.
John's killing me right now.
Hold on.
He's a stinky.
He's just kind of sitting there quietly, like, it's a shame everyone was a faggot back then. He just goes back into himself.
So Vivek's just talking about himself.
He hates our TV shows. He hates sleepovers, and he hates balling out at the mall. He goes, talking about American IQ deficit, a lazy and wrong explanation. A key part of it comes down to the C-word culture. Tough questions demand tough answers, and if we're really serious about fixing the problem, we have to confront the truth. Our American culture has venerated mediocrity over excellence for way too long, at least since the 90s and likely longer. That doesn't start in college, it starts young. A culture that celebrates the prom queen over the math Olympiad champ or the jock over the valedictorian will not produce the best engineers. Yeah, that's why we fucking rule, dude. Who gives a shit?
He's so retarded.
Go along, retard.
He's so fucking stupid and retarded. He's okay. I want to just show Vivek.
Do you know what H-1B is?
It's a visa they can enter and work here for, and they're like basically
if they are good at the Matrix and stuff. Like
India is a separate hive from China, but this one's like a poopier one. And like
I'm just imagining an Indian scientist with beakers of diarrhea.
like Dexter's Lab. Yeah. No, I understand what he's saying. I understand what he's getting at, but like the thing is this wouldn't be possible for Indian culture if it wasn't first built by Americans, right? So Indian culture is where it's at right now in India, where they're throwing diarrhea at each other and fucking living in shit. But they can come over here because they're highly disciplined fucking poop throwers. Yeah. And then they can succeed at places like Berkeley. But the problem is what Vivek doesn't quite understand is we're getting the top % of Indian culture. If you're an immigrant and you didn't come here in the back in like a fucking like cargo container or some shit, you came over here on a plane, you're like the top 1%, 5 to 1% of your fucking country. Right. The same thing would exist in the top 5 to 1% of our culture is you're going to get geniuses. Okay. So like, this is what I'm thinking. He's just a fucking retard. And he's trying
people off with this.
He's trying to, yeah, of course. He's
and like, Elon supported it. Everyone's like, oh, everyone's now onto them. They go, you two are little fucking immigrant fucking like agents. Yeah. You invaded from within, and now you're trying to.
Honestly, haven't been listening to what you guys have been saying because ever since you said shit slinger, I just keep thinking of the fastest shit slinger in the West. And it's two Indian dudes doing a sudden death draw, and they shit in the hand.
Just the sitar.
Yeah. The poop fight at the OK Corral. Draw.
And you throw. Yeah, it's making me laugh. So
he just.
He's going like he goes a culture that venerates Corey from Boy Meets World, or Zack and Slater over Screech in Saved by the Bell, or Stefan over Steve Urkel in Family Matters will not produce the best engineers.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, fuck you. More movies like Whiplash, fewer reruns of Friends, more math tutoring, fewer sleepovers. What? More weekend.
Also, what did he get out of Whiplash that it's good to be that obsessed?
You should throw symbols at your kid's head so he studies for his SAT when he's 9.
Movie's a cautionary tale.
Yeah.
Vivek, 150 years ago, we had to, we as in like, I'm talking about the Anglosphere, as in England, we had to go into your country and make it illegal for you guys to burn wives when you died, okay? Like, 150 years ago, there were 800,000 deaths by tiger in India. That was just a thing that existed. And also, you have a fucking peasantry class to this day that exists.
Dude, those videos of a tiger just being loose in an Indian village are the funniest videos I've ever
Imagine that before. They had to kill, like, every tiger in India to stop that shit. No, the thing is like, he's not understanding there are... but also, like, genius doesn't need to exist. You need, like, blue-collar guys and shit. And there's just something in America called the Protestant work ethic that we have, that a lot of people have, that is just, like, you feel bad not going to work. Shit like that. I mean, they have slaves. They have Brahmin and shit. It was fucking retarded. Fuck them. Fuck you. Fucking retard. I hate this As the older I get, the more I hate libertarians. This guy's a fucking libertarian fucking retard. He wants to... I get what I actually listened to his interview with Sean Ryan, and I liked him in that interview. I thought he made a lot of sense. But it's like the more you crack this person open, and you just see it's just festering and ugly, and fucking his soul's just rotten to the core with shit.
I just think it's funny how it's completely fucked with the whatever the MAGA coalition. I guess it's
Well,
people. People
he's a pure grifter.
him and Elon both all day. Like every Republican on Twitter was like, "The fuck is this? What is going on?" Now you want to like no more Boy Meets World. Topanga's tits are great.
Normalcy doesn't cut it in a hyper-competitive global market for technical talent. And if we pretend like it does, we'll have our asses handed to us by China. Did you see China's new 6th-generation fighter jet they were unleashed?
No.
They released a, so we have 5 generations of fighter jets.
Is that at Panda?
Basically.
It's in a tray.
They can't do anything right. They cannot do a fucking thing right.
Is it
they have a lot
tempura
of
fried?
Yes.
Nice.
The landing gear was still down while it was flying. They can't do fucking anything right. Like I'm scared of China just because there's billions of them. Okay.
Right.
Same thing with India. There's billions of poopy people, and they fucking fuck this guy. I hate this guy so much. And fuck Elon Musk now.
And then
if you fucking like him,
Elon
you're
supported this and
fucking faggot.
And then
cock.
Elon has been banning people criticizing him.
Elon can kiss my
He's
ass.
banning people off Twitter.
Laura Loomer, he took away her check
Blue
mark
check?
because she was talking shit to the Lord Musk.
I mean, that's cool.
Yeah, he is running it like it is cool. We're living in a country where like the richest man on earth essentially like runs us. We all drive his car. Mm-hmm. Everyone has his car.
Yeah.
It's just
a little spooky.
It's very, very interesting.
Yeah.
No, this is so funny
As
too.
Elon would say, concerning.
Mm-hmm.
He thinks there's going to be like a cultural shift.
Yeah,
which is we are so far beyond that.
No, we have a culture of fucking charisma. That's why you guys sit in the back and do our fucking work. Okay, you go ahead and have your kid have no sleepovers and make him into some like fucking soulless drone. Okay, I'm gonna raise kids that get fucking pussy.
Exactly.
Okay, they're gonna be funny. They're gonna focus on immediacy in terms of their personality and not worry about in the back of their brain how much they have to offer. Okay, I want my kid to be fucking kick ass. He's gonna be a streamer. He's gonna sit around with different celebrities, and he's gonna scream at a computer, and he's gonna get fucking pussy, and Sophie Rain's gonna come over and suck him off, and Karina Kopp and all that. That's my kid, okay? That's America, not your fucking whatever you want.
Yeah.
No, we're just gearing up.
Which
for
is
the
weird that
future.
he's like calling for the culture shift. Where like that is the culture shift.
Yes.
That's what happened in this country. Is we gravitate towards that.
AI is going to
The thing
eliminate.
he's mad about.
AI is going to eliminate so many jobs people went to school for in the past 20 years.
Yeah.
It's going to eliminate everything. You see the new Willow AI, Google's new thing, where they can't comprehend how powerful it is. They created something that it sounds like Google propaganda, but in this, they made a statement about their AI chip. It can do in like 5 minutes what like a normal computer would take like a number we don't even have a word for yet, years to do.
Right.
And it's like they can't comprehend how powerful the computer chip is. And so their only explanation is like, well, it must be drawing energy from other dimensions. It's insane. Google's like saying this. It's nuts.
Yeah.
There's going to be no.
It was like, we fucked him and created God.
Yeah, basically.
Shit.
Yeah.
It's insane. So all these STEM jobs are going to be moot when you could just literally go to an AI and say, hey, make me a blueprint for this.
I think it'd be really funny if Trump deported Elon Musk and Vivek.
Yeah.
Took away are they on H-1B?
I just think it'd be
Take
funny
it
if
away.
they got dragged out of their houses by a group of angry, like, fucking steel workers.
We should do like Chavez Ravine Zoot Suit riots with Vivek and Elon and show up at their door and just kick them out and beat the shit out of them with like,
As a joke, we
We
would
have
never
big
do that.
pinstripe suits on.
As a bit.
As a bit.
As a bit.
It's a big bit.
It's a big bit.
As a
joke.
bit, it'd be great if I blew his fucking head off.
Parody law.
We have a long history
As
of
a
satire.
joke.
Yeah, we have an established history of satire on this podcast, years running.
As a joke, I shove grenades up his asshole and watch him explode. As a goof.
Yeah, that's what they call a colonoscopy in India. Yeah. Shove grenades up your ass.
No, it's so insane that he's trying to somehow say India has a better culture of work than America. If they had a better culture of work than America, they would have cities instead of mud huts.
How come it's super poor?
And yeah, they would have. They wouldn't have abject poverty in
Yeah.
your fucking country. They wouldn't need people like Gandhi and Mother Teresa.
I don't trust this Vivek guy trying to fucking wants to take the linens out of my fucking hamper and replace it with a cobra.
If you wanted to tell
Fucking
me-
sneaky Pajit.
Ricky Ticky over here trying to tell
Also,
me
like,
how to
why
live.
the fuck do you talk that way, Vivek? Did you not like grow up idolizing like whatever fucking Men's Warehouse like fucking white guys on TV? Why do you?
insane.
He's like
Is
a
his
fake
wife?
he's
Where's
like a
he from?
robot man.
Where's he from?
I think here.
No, I know he's from here, but like,
Is his wife white? Take his white wife away. Or light her on fire when he dies and then see how he likes it. We'll just do
He
that.
also
He's
just
dead.
he also like started like a fake company that like he just made billions off.
Yeah, I think he like did some sort of sketchy shit in order to make his billions. God, he looks like shit. He looks like Dracula.
He's from
Brown.
Harvard. He is from Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, Cincinnati.
Look at that average Cincinnatian. Look at him.
Yeah, I
God.
don't think he understood how badly this would go over with the people that we voted back. Like Trump won because we want like fucking We want like 1950s like drive-in like burger joints back, and like we want like doo-wop groups and
leather jackets,
and we want and like you know sundown towns and whatnot. You know, that's
but
what we're
only for
trying to bring
Indians.
back.
Imagine sundown towns for Indians.
No shitting after dark.
someone lights a match, and Indian people are like, "Oh fuck, they smell us," and then
No, the whole town explodes. It's something like that.
Yeah, you don't fucking say like no more the fawns. Like we want the fawns back.
Yeah.
In this country.
Yeah.
You know?
We've always had the fawns. It'll always be here. It's just now like
Well, he cut his dick off for about 8-12 years. The Fonz was
What, he did?
He was trans for a while, but now the Fonz is back.
What?
it's a metaphor, my friend.
Oh, sorry, I don't get it.
Wasn't that good?
I hardly got it.
I barely got it.
I don't get what we do every time we record this.
Not
podcast.
sure what's happening right now.
No, he's infuriating.
Who are you guys?
He's an absolutely infuriating
So
guy.
did you know about this? I know you're not
I
on
heard
Twitter.
about it, and I didn't look into it anymore. I just saw oligarchs doing what oligarchs do. They completely out of touch with
Everyone
the
hates
American.
Elon now. Elon the other day posted on Twitter, he goes, I am constantly being insulted on this platform.
Yeah, I hope they shut the fuck up forever.
Yeah, fuck you.
Vivek.
What is his job?
He's
Fucking-
he's the head of sanitation or something.
Yeah.
Trump.
Vivek went to a pipe like Mario after making that tweet.
He's spelunking in sewage pipes right now with his suit on. It's like Journey to the Center of the World.
He has a swimmer's cap on. He's wearing goggles. Off the high dive, triple backflip into a toilet.
Have you seen those people who their kink is swimming in septic tanks?
Dude. That's all I think. There's people who will like pay
Wouldn't
got
that
money.
kill you?
I'd maybe, but they wear like sealed masks and they just float and shit.
Oh, but their skin's never touching it.
I think sometimes their skin is.
Can it really like
It could really
fuck
make you
up?
sick. Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't care. People get AIDS on purpose. That's like their kink. But I just pictured Vivek does that. He just goes in a septic tank at the White House.
Yeah.
It doesn't have
There's
plumbing.
people who are their kink is like genital like mutilation.
Yeah, but you can only do it once, which sucks.
Yeah. There's guys who like want their like dicks chopped off. That's
think-
how horny they get.
Yeah, there's a guy in India who like chopped his dick off and ate it. Or not India, Japan.
Really? Called it an appetizer.
Yeah, sashimi. Papini.
Papini.
Di palito, Devan.
Yeah, there we go.
We did it.
What
let's end
was
this.
it? What was it? The
The prosciutto, the papini, the salami, and the bologna.
So there's a woman that finally took my
I love
advice
this video.
at Chipotle, and she went down there. She didn't like how they filled her bowl, and she jumped over the counter and made her own bowl and started fighting the staff.
Hell yeah.
And I feel like I would make this woman my VP pick.
Damn, she looks like the alien. Oh.
Just let her make her food.
Oh, she's a big bitch too.
I also
Damn.
I love the people that are watching going like, she's just trying to make her food. Like, that's allowed.
Please, like, just let her make her food.
She's being reasonable as well.
She's using the spoon. She's not using her hands.
Damn, that's a lot of
Lot of-
sour cream, bitch.
I think that's queso.
Ugh. There's no way she can have that much queso.
And then this guy tries to eat it. Oh.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, just let her go. You know.
So there's more developments with this, and now she's spoken, and she feels completely in the right.
That's not okay.
I'm not saying what I did was right. I said what I did was wrong. but I feel like I wasn't wrong to a certain extent.
She claims her Chipotle order from
She's
Uber
right.
Eats was missing chicken and condiments. She says she walked to the store and asked for a refund. Employees explained refunds are issued by Uber. She then asked them to remake her bowl instead, and they refused, claiming her ticket did not say double meat. She claims they took her
bullshit.
original order and refused to give it back. That's when she went behind the counter to make her own burrito bowls. She claims she was assaulted first by the male employees.
I was mad, upset, but to me,
It's that kid who blew his hand off during the World Series.
and I can't hit a female, so I walked away.
I understand you cannot go behind the counter, but once my food
This is so funny.
I
took
understand,
it was
but
like you're taking my property.
it's my property.
It's true. She's right.
Yeah.
Is she?
She's
It's her
not
fucking
right at all.
property.
I
You can't
mean,
go behind the counter, but they can't take her property.
Listen, what she tried to do, obviously, she's a rookie. She thought she could get away with the double meat thing, but you can only get away with that if you're in person, and you hope that they forget to tell the cashier. Yeah. It's a classic move. So she did it on the app. She didn't ask for double meat.
I bet she put it in instructions.
Yes, exactly.
No.
She put one chicken and then was like, and she go, add a little more chicken on that thing.
Yeah.
And they looked at that like, that's not how this works, retard.
You know, I just people who don't act accordingly when they're fat. It's a real shame to see.
Yeah.
Like when I was really chubby, I'd make sure I didn't do fat things.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Like hopping over counters and filling your burrito
It's
bowl.
yeah. It's like stop acting so fat.
Yeah.
Come on.
No, it is. It's true. It's like why every self-respecting fat person, you don't eat around us.
Yeah.
They don't. They pretend they're not hungry.
They act like they don't eat.
They actually don't eat, and they get in their car and they leave and they go to like 5 different drive-thrus.
Yeah, or they just go home like Ginny Sack and just fucking eat candy
They go
bars.
back down to the basement and open up their Halloween sack. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, no, she's this is you're an embarrassment to fatzos all over the world.
Apologize. I feel very bad that it had to end that way and that he got assaulted.
By you. You punched him.
Who would do something like that?
You punched him.
But again, it was only men that came and
Yeah, they need a
assaulted me.
man to
The
fucking
woman
stop your
tells me
big ass.
she did not get a refund from Uber Eats, but she did walk away with one of those Chipotle bowls that she made. It's unclear at
Hell
this
yeah.
time
So they finally
if
just
she
let her
will
make
be
one?
facing
Yeah.
any charges.
Interesting.
Maybe that's what you got to do.
I would sentence her, if I was a judge, I would sentence her to have to work at Chipotle for
I think they can
free
do that
for a couple months.
I think they can do that.
I think she would
Really?
OD if she worked at Chipotle.
we can have
Her making a burrito bowl at Chipotle for a customer would be like, all right, one for you and one for me and one for you and one for me.
I didn't know judges do fun
they
sentences.
can I think they could do that. They could do crazy shit.
they can do like
that.
wacky things
Yeah,
like
they
that.
can make you join the military. They can
What?
those things. Yeah,
Really?
yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Dude, if I was a judge, that'd be
I'm
great.
pretty sure you could do like wacky shit as a judge, as long as it's not considered cruel and unusual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
They can make you do like volunteer stuff. Like they'll make if people like hurt dogs, they'll make them work with dogs at a shelter.
Oh yeah, like Michael Vick.
So that seems like a dangerous to do.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. They just start beating
Yeah.
the dogs at the
Yeah.
shelter.
Yeah, you're like you sentence fucking.
I mean, that is actually
Pedophile to work in a kindergarten.
Yeah,
You're
it's like
that is
bizarre.
you have
actually
to learn.
that is what sentencing a rapist to prison is.
Yeah.
It is.
Well,
It's
no,
the
they get
house of
raped.
rape.
it's their
they get
dream.
raped.
Nah,
You have to put them in a private
Like a
wing.
big old rapist.
You think they've busted Luigi's ass open yet, or do they?
No,
they,
fuck
they
no.
love him too much.
We should look up Reese Johnson, the prison rapist.
Oh right, let me send that
yeah,
to myself.
that's a good thing. He you didn't get that? You can just look it up on Google or in YouTube.
Don't let your dick become an icicle this winter. Get some sheath underwear and put it in a little pouch. If you haven't heard of sheath already, it's completely changing the game. Sheath underwear has 2 pouches. One's for your dick and the other is for your balls. Keep things cool in the summer and warm in the winter. I love sheath. I'm wearing sheath right now. It's fantastic underwear. The best I've ever worn. And I mean that. Available in different cuts, colors, and patterns, you can keep your sense of style consistent on every layer. So go to sheathunderwear.com and use code HATEWATCH to get 20% off your first order. Plus, Sheath Underwear's 100% money-back guarantee. That's sheathunderwear.com, promo code HATEWATCH. Get Sheath Underwear, support the show, support your balls.
Yeah, this guy's disgusting.
Who, Vivek?
No, Reese Johnson. He's a Joe.
What is it called?
Reese Jones, I think.
I'll take the booty.
What is this? No, it's not. Oh, that Fleece Johnson. Fleece Johnson. That's
Fleece Johnson.
Fleece Johnson. Motherfucker.
Make sure you put your fleece on. It gets cold when I'm raping you. Is this it?
Yeah, let's watch it.
Well, the one you sent us is different.
It doesn't matter.
First of all, I'm having problems.
So this is acclaimed
Booty Bandit.
Academy Award-winning rapist Fleece Johnson, the biggest rapist in prison. They call him the Booty Warrior.
The Booty Bandit. The Booty Bandit. He was on Boondocks. This is actually Daniel Day-Lewis.
He was on Boondocks?
Yeah, they made a character based off of him, the Booty.
So he got out and like
he was famous in like a video, like an interview with like in like I think it was like Rikers Island or something in like the 1990s, and he was the guy who was like, yeah, you either do it the easy way or the hard way, and he's like, I'm gonna eat your ass with jelly or syrup, and he was just talking about raping men.
Nice, cool.
That's my awesome. Daddy.
I love that.
I didn't like seeing my mama without. I love my mama, man. I was a mama's boy all the way up, all the way to her death.
Respect
love
that.
Mama.
Yeah.
I like how he's got like the
but she
Steve
wouldn't-
Irwin hat, but it's like he's the ass hunter. Or
Crikey, mate.
Oh God.
Accept my money. Like I go out and steal, come in, say her mama. She said, I don't want your blood money.
So that's how it
And
started.
if she think I done stole it,
Let's see if there's any bumps.
and
in
if,
there.
from somebody that she gonna make me give it back.
I'm such a mama's boy. I raped her. That's how much I love my mama.
It kind of seems like he like he pulled his teeth out to suck dick better too, or something.
Yeah, a prison rapist who's like into his pleasure, you know, like making sure he's like satisfying the guy.
He's like, did you come?
Did you come?
He's like, that was great for me. Was it good for you?
Saw me. She was crying. She was zero tolerance.
Forcibly
for
sucking somebody off is
right?
quite possibly the
And I
funniest
love
thing.
That's the funniest thing I've ever thought of. The idea that like me and Logan joked about that all the time. Where when his dad walked in on us drunk, I was forcing him to give me. I was giving him head by force.
You're holding a gun to his head and sucking him off.
In our thing, I was picking him up, and his legs are over my shoulders, and I was just sucking him like this, and he's going, yeah, pushing down on my head,
just ragdolling the guy, just like shit,
like pushing his body into my head.
Yeah,
you know, he can't do it. It's a big jack dude, like.
That's a great move.
It's also really a horrifying thing to like riff about when it's just you two in a little room. Dude, wouldn't it be so funny if I like forcibly sucked you off, man? I'd be like crazy, dude. If I just like gave you head to completion, you had nothing, you could do nothing about it.
But it's funny because it implies the other person's pleasure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I get
that?
it.
Yeah,
I get it. I've raped thousands of people.
Fast forward a little bit. I want to get to the rape.
What does he
Oh,
start?
there's a big bump right there. Go over there.
Oh my God, what could
Yeah,
this
a
be?
little bit happened there.
A little boner.
Soap all over his chest, just staring at me like that. So I'm like, what's wrong with this nigga, right? So I'm looking this way. So every time I turn around, this nigga was looking at me like this. I seen all them muscles and shit, right?
I bet this
Waffles?
guy. I bet this guy is 32 years old.
This nigga hard. You know, his shit is out, right?
Oh, he's hard.
I came out of the shower, man, and I went and told some of my friends, and they said, oh, that's Big Reggie, man, big. I think I don't care who it is. That nigga like his shit was hard, bro. He's staring at me. Oh, nigga, you.
He's gay.
Every time, man. And then one day, I was getting out of the shower. When he came in, I got out and said, nigga, give us start this shit, right?
The other guy's like, I heard everything you just said. Totally. I'm understanding everything you're saying right now, Booty Johnson.
He's like, I need subtitles in real life.
It is
right
very
now.
funny. A guy with a white shirt says "Follow God, not culture" is just interviewing a dude
And he's-
about
and he's-
fucking men in prison. This is nuts.
Never said nothing. He just.
Nah, he'll make grunt noise, make me look over. A nigga said, I look over, he be rubbing his chest, staring at me and shit, right?
I feel like Aaron Magruder is somewhere just controlling this guy.
It's really the funniest visual. What if like during the podcast I just went and you guys looked over and I'm like fucking fully torqued up, just jacking off. I'm like greasy, I'm like covered in oil.
I get out of the shower. Seriously. I get out of the shower And like I said, I was skinny. I was skinny as fuck then. A little skinny on, fat little ass on me, you know. So he wouldn't get out, and he walked past me, and I'm thinking, he bumped into me. And I felt his shit hit me on the side of the hip. He said, "Oh, excuse me." So, man, that nigga shit, his dick, it touched me.
His dick touched him.
Man, I gotta do something, man. He said, you need anything
I would love
from
to
the
see
store?
this guy meet. Like he's like, imagine it cuts and Trump is listening to.
It's Anderson Cooper.
It's Trump, and he's being very understanding. He's like,
yeah, he gets it all.
Yes, yes.
Now, you don't even know me like that, bro. They asked me if I need something out of a store. Now I know where your man
Damn, he's dressed cool as hell.
You ain't even talking.
He brought his knee pads too.
Yeah. He just described this guy rubbing his dick against his hip, and he goes, "Bro, you don't know me like that." That's his response. I don't know you like that.
Man, they both have the hustler spirit, though.
And so I said, all right. So back then in LaGrange, they used to have out of commissary tank jars, right? Made out of glass. Everything now is plastic now, because inmates should use and stuff.
We got a big microplastic problem in prison now. People can't get their dicks up. I can't even rape these motherfuckers anymore because their dicks, their arteries are so filled with plastics.
Yeah, I sure used it at one. I went over and I broke it. My hands are shaking. I said, man, I don't even know if I can go through with this or not, right? I broke the glass. I said, so I walked back in there. I said, if he touch me, let him touch me. Just don't walk in there and hit nobody, right?
Oh, so now he's going to stab him with glass.
He was doing his hair, slutting that big afro, and nigga was...
There's a jack dude with an afro.
He's describing the sexiest guy of all time.
He's getting fucked by Black Dynamite. That's crazy.
Tail, right?
Yeah.
I said, what you want? He said, can you, he said, when I do my hair like that, can you put a rubber band on there? I said, no.
I go, that's gay.
Give me that dick.
I ain't doing your hair, faggot. now fuck me.
I got a fat ass.
I got a fat ass, and I ain't no faggot. Now finish inside my anus.
Man, I ain't put on your hair. He said, what you mean? I said, no, man, I'm not putting shit on there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Once again, I completely understand what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'm 100% following this story, Booty Johnson.
Grab my hands and then like, he said, they smooth.
This is in the shower?
No, this is in the shower room. He's not still in the shower.
Like, no,
He's
idiot.
No,
You dumbass. What do you think
We were next to the shower, retard.
What do you think we're in the shower like Osmosis Jones or some shit? You dumb motherfucker.
He rapes him.
That's right. So you got a fat
You got a
ass.
fat ass. Follow God. I follow that ass anywhere.
See, when you come out of the shower, they got a little,
I also love that there's an AD at the bottom. Like, this is an architectural digest video.
The video ends and goes,
Yeah.
"Oh, that's great. No, I was just really, I asked where the couch is from."
What's up, AD? This is my cell. That's where I be raping motherfuckers. That's where I wash my ass cheeks.
Imagine this guy on Queer Eye. He's the new host of Queer Eye.
He rapes all of them.
Jonathan's like, honey, you're like a gay rapist, honey.
You're a gay rapist, honey.
Honey.
You're like a gay rapist.
That's fabulous.
We have to do something about those teeth of yours.
Suck my dick, faggot.
My dick. I got the 5 faggots from Netflix here.
He captures them.
I'm gonna eat your ass.
He just tortures them. They're in a giant cage.
We should watch his original video, honestly. That's actually really funny. The one where he's young. Look up Fleece Johnson.
Fleece Johnson. The Fab Five with Fleece
That's the
Johnson.
video. The booty warrior. This is crazy.
But when lockup visited...
It's on MSNBC.
Yeah.
Milwaukee State Penitentiary, we met Fleece Johnson, a longtime inmate who practices a very different kind of homosexuality.
But we have sexual desires, right? So you got a bunch of men locked up in one place.
What?
All of them get hard.
This is insane.
All of them's horny. All of them got sexual desires.
This was MSNBC was doing shit like
It was
that?
awesome back in the day.
I like the idea of like Fleece Johnson having like an agent. And he calls me and goes, you know, those hours you put into raping? It's finally paid off, dude. MSNBC wants you. You're the best rapist of all time.
How they gonna do? If you won't let them have a woman, they gonna have each of somebody's gonna have to give us some booty. And it's just that simple.
The most
This video also opens by going, Fleece Johnson, who practiced a very different type of homosexuality. It's like, yeah, the evil kind.
Yeah, he's a rapist.
He's not just regular gay, he's violently gay.
was about the place and importance that booty has in a maximum security penitentiary. And he went on about it and on about it.
In his prison,
and I let him fuck me?
Booty was more important than food. A man's butt.
You guys haven't seen this?
No.
This is like classic. This is great. A man's butt.
What was he in jail for? Also, how do you let him out?
That's crazy that they let this guy out.
He's famously a rapist.
It's because we
Nobody
turned
told.
into a real pro-gay country.
Yeah. What if he went to jail for like just not paying like parking tickets?
Yeah.
And they just went on a raping spree.
Biden pardoned him. That's why he's out.
His name's Booty Warrior. He's a good man.
Corn Pop told me about this guy, Fleece Johnson.
It is a fake Biden name for sure.
Fleece Johnson.
This guy, Fleece Johnson.
Yeah, he used to come up behind me and touch my booty and the hair and the legs and stand up.
He'd rub his shit on my hip.
It was more fun. I'm serious. It was more booty, having some booty was more important than drinking water, man.
See, this is interesting too because here he seems to have too many teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got him pulled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had him pulled for sexual purposes.
I like booty.
Johnson went on to tell our crew how he used to satisfy his sexual desires, especially during the 1970s and 80s, when he was most active and prison security was more lax.
When I see one, and he looks good to me, when I go see him, I say, you come here. I say, I'm telling you what.
Do you think these guys, do they not like it if you're too into it?
I think so, yeah.
Like if Fleece Johnson, like if I was in prison, he goes, you better come over here. He's like wants to scare me, and I go, and like while he's fucking me, I'm like, yeah, oh that's good.
I actually think he'd like.
Oh, you're so fucking good, Fleece. Oh, I love you, Fleece.
What do? They don't like that. They want you to be like afraid.
I think he'd be into it. Actually,
He'd be
I think
into
Fleece
it.
Johnson's a psychopath.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck
Sure.
anything. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm starting to think this guy's a psychopath. Got a weird feeling about this
I
guy.
want you. And we can do it the easy way or the hard way. So the choice is yours, right? And it was always yes.
Johnson also had a warning for the new generation of inmates. They might be asking for trouble from old-timers.
You know, they got this thing where they sag their pants past their butt. It's a style. They call it some sort of gangster style. You know, it's sexy to us, right? We're proud for this, right? So you sag your pants in her, man, somebody be up in your butt, you know, and it's just that simple.
Johnson even let the lockup crew know that when he was in his prime, they wouldn't be safe from his advances either.
If y'all had been in her back then in them days, and as much as I
If
like,
he was in his prime, like he's
Tyson.
He's got like a team of like trainers and shit, like helping him.
Some guy's icing his
Yeah,
neck.
he's in like a cryo chamber, like, preparing for rape.
Ice baths in the morning.
I'm on a Whole Foods diet.
The thing is, I switched to a Mediterranean diet.
Get more booty.
Get my booty that way.
There's something kind of inspiring about this guy just being so sure of yourself.
Yeah, man. He
most people in the world they crave this level of like self-assurance.
He knows himself.
He knows exactly who he
which is beautiful about Booty
and he's
Johnson.
not ashamed of it.
Not
whatsoever.
ashamed of it. He's happily talking to MSNBC about it.
I probably felt one of y'all butts. Hey, y'all was walking past me and dared you to say something. I'm not no shame in my game. This is nothing that I'm ashamed to admit. I am what I am. I'm a warrior too, so let that be known. I'm a warrior.
That's the scariest guy of all time.
They cut to another inmate. They're like, "Yeah, he's got a micro penis," and we just like let him think he's raping us. Yeah, it's like his whole thing. It makes him happy, so I don't fucking know.
Yeah, don't tell Fleece, but he's always in my cheeks.
They let flies eat out my booty.
Getting raped by Fleece Johnson. You go, is it in yet? Is it in yet?
It's like the Green Mile with Fleece Johnson. Don't like bees come out of his mouth in that movie or something?
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Me neither.
I've
Really?
seen clips of it.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bunch of like insects or something like flies or bees coming out of his mouth.
Like locusts.
Michael Clark Duncan, right?
Yeah.
He's a big. It's based off a true story.
No, it's not.
At $10 it is.
No, he's
The
like does,
Green
he
Mile,
like, does
it's-
like magic in it. and
It's a
shit.
Stephen King book, isn't
I think
it?
it's about. I think it's based off of that like retarded guy they electrocuted.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Inspired by
The
it.
retard-
Inspired by it.
Sure.
What retarded guy did they electrocute?
There was like a 15-year-old.
He came out normal.
I think they electrocuted like a 15-year-old black kid in the 50s, and he was like autistic or something. It was really sad. Anyways, back to this.
This video, I don't know. Let's just check it out. So this is an overprotective girlfriend, and it's a little interesting, I guess.
Oh, hey, watch out! No.
Just because, once again, I'm just so confused what people don't understand about the police being around.
It's insane.
It's as if they've never heard of cops.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They don't know what they are. They just think these entities are just taking people away.
What's your deal, man?
They have no clue how to conduct themselves around the police. They don't even understand like why they're ever getting arrested when they like hit a cop.
Yeah.
It's fascinating
Right now, back up. Back up.
when an overprotective girlfriend crosses the line.
Don't fight.
It's insane.
You're gonna get yourself in trouble.
Oh God.
He didn't do shit.
Like she thinks she's going home tonight.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah. She's trying to stop her boyfriend who's getting like arrested for something, and he's like taking it. He's like, "It's what happens. I'm getting arrested. I drove a little drunk or something."
I have a date with Fleece Johnson. Excuse me.
Listen. Listen.
Listen. People love to think they're at the end of a movie.
Yeah, they do.
Every moment in their life, they think they're running up at the end of the movie. They're like, and then like her boyfriend's getting in the car, and he's like, "You gonna get my mixtape out there, okay? I believe in you. I believe in you. You get my mixtape on the motherfucking radio, okay? I will. He's the best white rapper alive."
Yourself if you don't stop. I don't care. You should.
It's crazy how nice they're being to her.
I think the guy she's fighting for is a black dude.
It's a court issue at this point.
Women just.
And she's just this like frumpy, retarded Asian girl.
Well, that's her man, I think she's Filipina. She's got to be Filipina.
She has dumb face.
Sometimes I just catch how casually scathing we are.
I know, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'd kill myself if I heard us talk about
What'd you just say? How do you describe her?
Frumpy, retarded Asian girl.
I didn't even like register. I was like, yeah, she is.
Indeed.
No,
Yes, indeed.
I
yeah.
catch myself all the time going like, wow, I really truly have zero respect in my language for anything.
Frumpy,
And
retarded
anyone.
Asians.
Yeah. If they're not in front of me. You're getting shit on.
It's so mean. It almost feels like she'd be able to like react to that in the video.
I know. Where she stops. She goes, "What? What'd you fucking say?"
You didn't do anything.
Yes, he did. He's in the back of a police car. Oh.
Yep. Look at him. And that's the thing, I think. Like,
yep, guilty.
Oh shit.
Every black guy out there has just a fucking pen full of piggies like this.
Yeah.
Just defending them at all costs, and we'll be like, "I'll get dinner ready for you." And they don't care at all about them. They're just like, "I don't know, man. I just got a lot of frumpy bitches that."
He's got an interesting build,
work
huh?
for me.
What's going on there?
He's fat.
Yeah, he looks like the Grinch.
Yeah, he's built like the Grinch.
I knew it. I knew it. The second y'all bring somebody out of a vehicle.
Doug Grinch.
You brought him out of his sleigh.
Yeah, I'm the Grinch.
He goes, "Hey, yo, calm down, Max."
Can you call somebody to come pick you up? No.
Max is a pit bull.
Yep, there we go.
Doug Grinch.
Oh, the prosciutto.
Hey, if she needs to go for resist, take her.
There we go. Now you're fucked, baby.
No, I'm not leaving you.
Say it, the movie.
No.
I'm not leaving you.
Yeah.
It's crazy. He's like, "Bitch, leave."
He's like, "Go."
He's like,
No. Shut the.
"Well, there we go."
Got your badge number.
That's great. Go home. Go home. There's no way around it.
It'd be so sick if they could just pull a gun out and shoot her.
They
They all just empty their guns out into her, just fucking all the time in unison. Just
like Gran Torino level. Just
she's bouncing around like Platoon. It's like they need to do that. Like they need to give cops like a week where they could do that.
Yeah, they don't kill enough people.
Yeah. No, they need to kill everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody gets killed equally. Yes. Okay, that's the problem. Is the blacks kept getting killed unequally, but if they're killing everybody, everybody would get in line.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I don't know if it's a made up stat. I'm not trying to.
White people get shot more.
That's what somebody's. That's what. Yeah,
they do because there's
I
more
heard.
white.
Well,
people.
there's more white people.
Yeah,
it's
insane. Yeah.
So there's a war.
Statistics work.
On white people.
Static as shit. No.
Who's gonna come pick you up?
You. How much is his bail?
I don't know.
I'll pay it right now.
Look at her. She thinks that's how it works.
No.
She thinks bail is a bribe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Back up.
You're gonna
You're a real strong man.
Jesus Christ.
Chung Lee.
Chung Lee? Chumlee.
I know, but she's Asian, so it's Chung Lee.
Chungus Lee.
Chungus Lee.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah, she does. I want to fucking put an apple in her mouth and put her a roaster.
Yeah. Peking duck.
Hawaiian style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fat little baby.
Fat little baby. fat little baby bitch.
Cops calling that.
Get out of here. Get out of here, you fat little baby. You're a frummy retarded Asian.
She starts crying.
You're not even a frummy retarded Asian woman.
Saying that while holding a gun.
Shut up.
You're a frummy retarded Asian woman. Get the fuck down.
You fat little dragon baby, get out of here.
I recorded it. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I love the power people think they possess by having an iPhone. Yeah. Just so you know, I got you on camera. Okay? So, you're in big trouble, bozo.
And I cannot wait to see your badge on the table.
Right. Once again, she thinks she's in a movie. She thinks she's gonna be in the room when that guy's when that guy's superior goes like, "Put your badge and your gun on the table."
The mayor.
You fucked with a frumpy retarded.
How dare you speak to this fat little baby?
How dare you talk to that fat baby that way?
They're doing their jobs, at least they're doing their jobs.
Oh, he's being ignored. There he goes. Now he speaks up.
I don't know why he's being arrested.
6 a.m.
Oh, I think we know.
He ain't going to work at 6 a.m. You guys are fucking getting arrested for a DUI at 5 a.m. Retard.
Is there like a manager above that I can speak to? No, just me. Yep. I know there's somebody, brother. I don't want to be in. I don't want to be that guy, but I do need to be at work. He's off early in the morning. He's off.
He's under arrest for stealing Christmas.
Yep.
Hell
yeah.
They caught you going down a couple chimneys.
As soon as you get there. I need to ride over there.
Call an Uber. That's what I was trying to tell you.
Is she like 15? Like, what the fuck is this?
8 hours before he's eligible.
8 hours? Are
Like I said, she's just a loyal little piggy that every black guy has a roster of 10.
Loyal little
Cop
piggies.
says that to the guy. He goes, "You got yourself a real loyal little piggy over there."
The cop goes, "See one of those black guys that has a roster of loyal little piggies." I can say,
respect,
man. So
Yeah.
what does she do? She just like waits in the car while you go fuck women and like smoke blunts and stuff with your friends. She drives you to the mall.
Yes.
He goes, yeah.
That's
and
awesome.
They go respect.
They go nice.
They take the cuffs off.
Pound it.
They take his cuffs off. Like, dude, get out there.
Get back to your piggies.
Come on, man.
No, he doesn't deserve this shit.
It's the jail's policy.
It's not fair.
They go, you know what, man?
not-
We're going to
it's-
change it right now.
Yelling it's not fair to a cop.
Okay, looks like someone needs to go to the trough and eat. All right, I think you're a little hangry.
They start pouring a bunch of feed in it.
Is there a trough around here for this fucking piggy?
No.
No.
Bro, you got a wife, you got kids, right?
Yes, go over there.
So how would she feel if this was you?
He goes, I beat her every night. Do you want me to treat her like a way, you know?
My wife would be begging for me to go away.
She has an active court order against me.
How would she feel about that? Probably free for the first time in 15 years of marriage.
I don't care.
Go over there.
I know.
Get out of here.
Oh, he didn't do shit.
What's part 3, baby? I want to see this shit.
She finally crosses the line.
Fuck yeah. She keeps getting comfortable slapping the cops.
Yeah, she's already done it like
Yeah.
multiple times. They could have arrested her by now.
I know.
You know.
Oh, he didn't do shit. Bro, he didn't do shit.
All right.
There we go.
That's what she wanted.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. There you go.
You're awesome.
Stop.
Yep. Hog tire.
Grab my phone off the floor, will you?
Oh, now you want me to be nice?
No, I don't. I want you to grab my phone off the floor because you've been a piece of shit.
It doesn't work that way.
I don't care.
She loves it. See how she toned down?
Grab my phone.
You know, it's so funny. They want the opposite of what they think.
Yeah,
what's good
exactly.
for them sometimes. They like want to be like yelled at.
It really
treated
is.
like shit.
It's cinematic brain.
It's sicko.
It's
sickening.
they love this shit. They want to like act like they're like they're
Main
always
character
being
syndrome.
oppressed. Main character syndrome. Yeah.
Get off of me. Get off of me. Get my phone off the floor.
I also think people think it's kind of romantic to like be like sitting on a sidewalk with handcuffs on because of movies or something. Like
Yeah, I lost
Up against this car.
I lost my.
people love this actually. People like this, like that don't have to actually deal with being like targeted.
Yeah.
They love this being like thrown on the hood of a car by the cops. Man, fucking pigs, man.
Definitely, yeah.
You know, I remember like tons of like Armenian kids and like Filipino kids at the fucking Americana that used to like talk about the one time that they got, you know, it's like a big badge of honor to them. And I'd go, that has never happened to me because I'm a law-abiding citizen, and you're nothing but trash, and you're bad for me.
Yeah.
She's putting an arch in that fucking.
She is. She's also getting
she's
off to
throwing
like
it back.
the horniness of this. Yeah.
she's- God,
Go.
this horny little
You
piggy.
cannot have this.
Will you put it back in my shit? You're a jackass.
She's like flirting with them. Yeah,
dude.
she's horny.
She's horny.
You're a jackass.
I hope they realize that they're better than you.
Ooh.
I get a phone
He goes,
call,
yeah,
right?
fucking Jesus.
I get a phone call, right? Okay, so call Ming's Palace. I want 3 orders of fried rice, chow mein.
This is shit. I hope you die.
Whoa. Is that can the cops add like another thing?
I don't think so.
To I hope you die.
If
like,
she said, I'm going to kill
threatening.
you, then it'd be one thing.
I don't know what you mean that.
Okay, I'm not questioning you, but just understand this is the same spiel that I give absolutely everybody, okay?
Let's walk this way.
No.
She go-
No.
Ooh.
Walk this way.
Yeah, she's horny.
It's not that hard to follow directions.
Get off of me.
Please, why are you making this so
Because.
hard to follow directions?
Get down. Get down. Lower it. Now.
So now you're gonna listen.
No. No.
Walk.
No.
You're a pathetic piece of shit.
It's not that hard to follow directions.
You're a pathetic piece of shit.
What if I told you there's a puddle of mud where we're going? Would
You can roll around in
that, would that change your tone?
Stop turning around. Have a seat.
You know, when I started this podcast, I had no idea just how valuable body cams would be.
I know.
It's truly like, I know it's become like the theme of the show, essentially. Like we wrap up every ep with like a classic body cam, but like I can't even get away from it. And I apologize to the viewers if you find these things repetitive or whatever, but it's the greatest content there is. Truly,
It's so good because it doesn't feel like you should be seeing.
You're not, yeah. And
great.
you see maniacs and schizophrenics and people that just have like huge egos that get what's coming to them. It's a glimpse into life. It's not even really about like the cops or it being like an arrest or body cam. It's just fascinating, like when they walk up to the door and bang on the door and they, somebody opens it.
I mean, if citizens were required by law to wear body cams, they wouldn't be the same kind of thing. All body cams are is the emergency that happened that night, and we get to view it. It's the most important thing that happened that night.
Right.
Stop this.
Which is what everyone does in their life. They hear sirens and they go, wish I could see that. You know? But yeah.
Oh man, speaking of that, it's kind of crazy. I went to the MacArthur Park station for the first time ever. Holy fuck, dude.
The train station?
Fuck.
Oh yeah, MacArthur Park's a fucking nightmare.
It's third world.
Fuck.
Yeah.
It's third world.
I was
you know all those stands?
stunned.
All those stands at MacArthur Park that sell like bootleg like Dodgers gear and like things that just say like LA and shit like that. They all get like taxed by the gangs in MacArthur Park all the time.
Dude, so I leave the fucking train. I've never seen this many homeless people on the platform, first of all. I walk up, immediately you're just smelling fentanyl. Just in the air.
Ooh.
Just smelling fent. And then you get
what's it smell like?
It smells like kind of like burning trash, but sweet. And so I'm really into
nice
it.
of them to make it sweet.
Yeah, it's like incense. And I go up there and I immediately see there's like, it's like something out of like a fucking, something out of like the tax collector. There's two police cars. They're arresting a cholo. They're spreading his legs. He's in handcuffs. And behind him, there's just a bunch of people loading up NOS balloons and like doing them and watching the arrest happen. Wow. Blew my fucking mind. And also on the way over here on Sunset, you guys wouldn't know because people in cars wouldn't know this. There's just bags of shit in the road.
Yeah.
I'm riding by it and I'm like, what is that bag of? I'm going around it. I'm just smelling human shit.
It's just shit.
It's insane.
NOS balloons are like, that's like cotton candy for homeless people. Like
for cholos.
They're at the fair or cholos. Yeah.
Yeah, they love that.
Once a week, the park in front of my house, I'll walk out the next morning and there's just empty canisters of Galaxy gas, like the NOS stuff, like 5 of them. And then there's always like 4 or 5 like empty giant buzz balls.
You got to go stop that because I've seen some Edgars on your street. I don't like them. I don't like those little turds walking around.
It's just, I couldn't imagine how bad they feel the next day after doing NOS all night and drinking like those gallon buzz balls.
I didn't get hangovers till I was like 27, bro.
Really?
Like when I was in college.
Mine were worse when I was younger, if I'm being
really?
honest.
When I was in college, I would have a whole 1/8 of Sailor Jerry and fucking like 2 tall boys and wake up the next day like nothing happened.
Yeah, when I was younger, my hangovers were so much worse. I don't know what it was.
Interesting.
Like I would like throw up the next day. I haven't thrown up the next day in, I don't know, 10 years.
Yeah, I'd wake up and fucking go to school. It's like, you want to party on a Sunday night.
Oh, in college.
No, in fucking high school.
Oh, really?
We get fucked up on a Sunday, wake up, be at school at 8 a.m.
Really?
Be like, fine.
I never drank in high school.
Oh, I got
regret
blasted.
it. A lot of things I regret.
I puked on a girl's dog one time at a party in high school.
That's cool.
It was crazy.
I'm sure she hated that.
Oh, she was pissed, man. I remember it was a New
How do you
Year's Eve
puke
party.
on a dog?
Every time I would take a drag of a cigarette when I was younger, after I drank a bunch, I would just immediately vomit. And I went outside and I needed to piss. So I was pissing in a bush and I was smoking while I was
My favorite thing
pissing.
about these stories is that you were 400 pounds.
Yeah, I was 4,000 pounds. I was taking a piss.
It's a really important detail that you can't skip over, actually.
I was holding my piss.
The fattest guy at the party threw up on a dog.
Yeah, so I'm holding. I didn't even know this girl either.
That's such a funny way of breaking it down.
I'm pissing. I take a drag of the cigarette. I realize I have to puke, and then her dog just runs right in front of me, and I just blow chunks all over this white poodle.
It was white.
And I just like fucking walked away. I was like, whatever.
Yeah, right. And they found out.
Oh, dude, the second the poodle, you fuck that's my dog. Like inside the fucking. I was like, I have to bounce, guys. I fucking.
They knew it was you?
Huh?
They knew it was you?
No, they never found out. Yeah, my buddy did. Yeah, we did horrible things to people.
You were a fat guy that vomited on a dog and then escaped.
I told you about the chicken
He's the
parmesan.
fattest guy of all time, ripping a cig, then throwing up on a dog.
And like, you probably shit yourself a little bit too.
Oh yeah,
He's running away.
Like Dave Blunts. I told you about the chicken parmesan too, right? I probably talked about this before. This is like probably early episodes, but my buddy used to take shits in foil and then wrap it up and label it chicken parmesan.
Freebasing it.
Yeah, no, he would wrap it up
under foil.
No, he'd wrap it up, put a thing. He'd write chicken parmesan and then put it in the woman's fridge, or like whoever's fridge it was. At the party. So they think it was chicken parmesan, but it was shit.
Yeah, I really like you having to deliver what the punchline was. So.
Yeah, it's cool.
You're like, so yeah, I'll just repeat it again. Once again, it was shit in the foil.
We were horrific. We'd steal things.
I would steal a lot from parties too.
Oh yeah,
was
skateboards was our thing. We'd steal skateboards.
Oh, I'd be pissed. Yeah,
yeah.
I stole like a Fabergé egg from my house one time. That was good.
From your house?
No, from like a.
Oh, I was
that's
like,
not stealing. It's mine. No, it was very funny. Me and all my friends, we stole this girl's like Fabergé egg, her like computer mouse, which was very funny.
Yeah, just to fuck with her
Just
life.
to fuck with her because we were laughing so hard. We came back with our loot. And the next day she went on Facebook or MySpace back then. She was like, who the fuck stole my computer mouse and my Fabergé egg and all that stuff? He goes, by the way, the computer mouse really fucked me up. It took me 45 minutes to make this post. He's like, just get and be like alt shift to like get to the thing. It was making me laugh so hard.
We would bring screwdrivers to parties, and we would always inevitably get kicked out because we went to St. Francis, and like we knew we were gonna get kicked out if like the vibe started shifting, so we just started stealing every doorknob in the house. We'd start stealing doorknobs and loading backpacks up with doorknobs, and then our final move, if we got kicked out of a party, is we'd steal the keg tap.
Oh,
that's horrible.
Were you like just like searching for parties all the time? Yeah. I was doing that. It's really the most pathetic era of my life. Is that we'd hear about a party via somebody who knew someone at that.
That was
party.
fun though. I thought it was fun.
The amount of times I would just show up to a house in like Silmar.
Yeah.
And like walk into a backyard, and people are like, who the fuck are you? And you're like, well, Kelsey told us to come. They're like, who the fuck is Kelsey? And you're like, okay, I'll be leaving now.
Yeah. Yeah, I had friends that used to go to those things and then like steal like one of them like they stole like a TV from a random house. They got like arrested and stuff.
One time we were in Altadena. This is the worst thing I've ever done. I didn't do it. I witnessed it, but we got kicked out of a party in Altadena. And you know the Altadena sheriffs, they have a helicopter they have to use. Like they have to use it all the time.
Right. To keep getting funding.
Fuck, dude, this is bad. Okay, so we leave the party. We get kicked out, and then my buddy, I'm not going to say.
And again,
who it is.
I am 400 pounds.
I'm 400 pounds. my buddy goes. He calls the cops after we get kicked out, and he goes, "There's a bunch of black guys fighting in there." And so they sent the helicopter. And the helicopter's buzzing the party. They had a paddy wagon. Everybody was getting arrested. People were running in all these different directions just because my one friend called the cops on.
That's amazing.
It was horrible, dude.
He swatted the party.
Yeah, it was nuts. And I remember I was super, you'll love this. I was super fat, but my favorite thing to do when the police helicopter would come is I'd sprint down the street at full like speed, you know what I mean? And they would put the spotlight on me and I'd feel like Terminator. It was so sick.
We grew up in the era and near the area where the Project X parties were happening. In fact,
real quick, you're more like the Baconator, but go on.
Baconator.
Were the cogs turning in your head?
Yeah, no, it just moved on too quickly. I had to get that one out.
You ever get invited to one of those? You ever get invited to a Project X?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I had friends who threw them constantly. We had like a police helicopter show up to a party one time.
Yeah.
This kid I knew, Phil, he was going to get shipped off to the Marines or whatever. Like he was joining the Army. But his like family friend was like, "Hey, can you house sit our place for 3 months?" Like they're going to like this huge family vacation. He's like, "Yeah, of course." He threw parties there every single night. Like the doors were all broken, like TV shattered, every glass table was shattered. Like
that rocks.
He just destroyed a house.
Yeah.
And one night he threw this giant party, and it was in Shadow Hills. So it was like, you know Shadow Hills at all? So it was one of these houses that was on top of like a hill. It's the only house on the hill. And there's only one exit. It's just a long driveway that goes down to the main street. And these like literal neo-Nazis showed up. Like
that's some Shadow Hill shit. Yeah.
Like showed up in a black pickup truck. They were wearing like swastikas and stuff. They all shaved heads. One of the guys who was way older shouldn't have been at like a high school or like early 20s party.
There's always an alpha male.
He was like 46.
Yeah.
And he was like the guy from like This Is London,
England.
Yeah. So they show up and they just start throwing. They block the driveway. Like they put the truck so you can't leave. And then they just like held us hostage. The dude was walking around with a knife. He was shirtless. Like literally has like swastika tattooed on shit. It looked like Edward Norton.
Yeah.
In American History X. And he's like swinging a knife at people and like going nuts.
Oh, let's imagine being 40 at a high school party. You're a Nazi.
And this guy had just gotten out of prison. And then they were trying to find Phil, the guy who was throwing the party, and he was inside, and we're like hiding him. And they were like, "Let us in." Fuck Phil, because
you were in a Green Book situation.
It was truly Green Book.
Green Room.
These guys were
It was Green Book. Connor had to drive a black pianist across neo-Nazi territory.
So, yeah, because they were mad because we kicked them out initially, and then they blocked the driveway and they came back.
Yeah,
and they're like, give us Phil, I want to fuck him up. And I'm blocking.
Give us Phil.
Give us
Phil.
I'm
like Mad Max. He's got a speaker.
We need Phil. And so I'm blocking the door at one point. One of the Nazis I didn't know. I used to skate with him in the skate park. So skate
was
park.
it fucking? Oh no,
you wouldn't know him. But this kid, his name is like Michael. He's like 3 years older than me.
It is funny that John thought
there was a neo-Nazi.
There was know him.
The neo-Nazi that was in our class.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm blocking the door, and I'm like, hey, Michael, fucking chill, man. Like, I know you. I know we're friends. Can't you just fucking calm down? Like, you guys just leave, you know? And everyone's inside this living room, like, watching me talk to the guy, and he shoves me really hard. And everyone goes, don't you fucking touch Connor! Like, the whole party almost, like, band together, like, kick this guy's ass. But I was blocking the door for, like, an hour and a half, and then eventually my friend Alejandro was like, hey, I'll take over if you want. Like, I can tell you're probably tired of talking to this guy. And I was like, yeah, for sure. Alejandro gets over there, he goes, hey, man, can you just calm down? The guy immediately headbutts Alejandro. Headbutts him, and then no one says anything. Like, the reaction to me getting pushed was so bombastic and huge. This dude gets this, like, nose shatter. Everyone's like, you know,
that's real. That's real violence. That's scary. What happened?
Yeah, so then, what do you mean, like, with Alejandro?
Yeah, no, the whole thing.
Yeah, so then eventually somebody called saying they had, like, weapons, like guns and stuff. So a police helicopter showed up, and Phil freaked out, and he came down and he, like, locked all the doors. So I got stuck outside. And like they were arresting anyone who was outside. So there's helicopters, and I'm hiding in a bush. I see this kid Daniel get tackled by a cop, and I'm like, holy fuck! I'm just like watching it all happen. I felt like I was in a movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then they got arrested. That guy just went straight back to jail.
Back to Fleece Johnson.
Yeah. But yeah, that was one of the weird, like more like movie cinematic like party nights where I was like, what the fuck is going on?
That's the funny thing.
We knew.
I went to a neo-Nazi party.
Yeah, I think Joey's here. We knew a guy.
Joey, you here?
Joey? Joseph?
Yes.
We knew a guy in my class in high school.
You look like Kyle Reese.
Oh my God, you smell.
I knew it.
Do I smell?
You look like a homeless man.
Oh my God. You smell. It smells in here.
That's a nice jacket, though.
Joey.
You just smell like booze.
You smell like
stale
you look
beer.
like a crazy homeless guy.
Holy
You smell
shit,
like
dude. You look like the soloist.
That's a nice South Dakota.
I'm white.
I'm wiped. I'm wiped. Get in frame here. Look at
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
People thought Joey was like Greyhound therapy. They're like, oh, we got to get him out of South Dakota for winter. We got to send him down to L.A.
Put it under.
We got to go around.
I mean, we might as well just wrap this episode.
Yeah,
up,
let's
right?
wrap it up through the Patreon. We can hear about South Dakota. Oh my God, Joey.
But yeah, real quick, we remember we had that neo-Nazi, and he was dating a chick who was like the daughter of the head of the neo-Nazis,
she was one of the captains.
Aryan Nation.
Yeah, I met her. She was terrifying.
There was like a hit out on her, and there was like bodyguards everywhere she was around, like neo-Nazi bodyguards around her.
She was
at,
17
like, parties
with
and
tattoos
shit.
from here. Like she had full body tattoos.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
See ya, bud.
I like that jacket.
Do you have a diaper on? What's going on here?
Right.
Well,
I think we did some great work here.
some good stuff.
Yeah.
We love you,
Love you
folks.
guys.
Join us on the Patreon, patreon.com/HateWatchPodcast. God bless.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.